Hey, it's Doris with Meals Made Easy with Doris and Kitchenese. Only tonight I'm not going to be using any kind of Kitchenese, and I'm making something I want a dessert. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be making an easy apple cherry cobbler. So I took 1 stick of butter and I've already melted it in my pan. And then the next thing I'm going to do is take 1 cup of sugar. Get me 1 cup of flour, and I'm actually using self-rising. You don't have to, but this is what I happen to get down. So 1 cup of flour. Very, very simple. Most of you probably already know how to do this, but in case you don't, then this is the easiest way to make a really nice little dessert. And the only thing I'm doing different is I'm adding a teaspoon of cinnamon. So I like the cinnamon flavor, and the cinnamon is good for you. So that's what I'm doing there. And then I am adding 1 cup of milk, and I just happen to have whole milk. And I think I have like maybe a tablespoon left in there, so I'm going to use that little bit. So 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of milk. And you're just going to mix this all together. Okay, so it's mixed really well. And what I'm using is and I bought these at Dollar Tree, the apple pie filling, my Musselman, I think that's what it's called. And then this is the Mother's Made cherry pie filling. It's a little bit of a smaller can, but for only $1, it beats paying $3 or $4 for the cherry and a couple of dollars for the apple at the grocery store. So I'm just going to beat this together really, really well. Like I said, I've already melted my butter. I've got my little Emerald Lagasse 360 Air Pro, and it doesn't take as long to cook in that. But in a toaster oven, instead of heating up your big oven for something small like this, and I thought, I'm just going to buy the disposable pan, so I melted my butter in it. And so, got this mixed up pretty good. Give it a couple more spins here, stirs. Now what you do is you take your pie filling and you just simply pour it in your pie pan or whatever you're going to be making it in, and spread it around. But you don't spread it around, you just kind of take it out of the can and just spread it like that. You don't actually stick your spatula in there and spread it. Okay, so let me try to get all this off of here, just get as much out of there as I possibly can. But this is a dessert my husband will eat. He doesn't like peach cobblers. He don't like cooked peaches. So that's my cherry. Okay, wipe my hands off right here. And then this is my apple, and I'm just gonna try to take it, and if you can see what I'm doing here, just drop some apple pieces here and there, because when it's cooking it'll kind of settle around on its own anyway. But this apple's a little bit bigger, but I like to add and I might sprinkle some coconut in it. I just like to change things up a little bit, give it a little bit of a different flavor. But I've also used crushed pineapple drained, but this here you use all of the stuff from the can, as much as you can get out. Okay, and like I said, you do not stir it once it's in there. Once you put it in this baking dish, you don't stir it at all. Okay, and then all you have to do, which I actually happen to have some coconut here, shredded coconut. So I'm just going to take a little bit and just give it a little more texture. Just sprinkle a little bit on top of my apple and cherry. And if I had some walnuts or pecans, I would probably chop them up and probably go ahead. Hey Deborah, how are you? And probably just chop them up and put them on there. But you can do this however you want. Like I said, 1 cup of sugar, 1 stick of butter or margarine. I use butter. 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of milk. Melt your stick of butter in your pan in the oven or whatever. I'm using like a toaster oven type thing, air fryer. And then you put your pie filling or whatever filling you're going to use in your pan, and don't stir it, okay? And then if you want the coconut or nuts or raisins or whatever else you want to stick on top of there, you can do that. But the flour, sugar, and the milk. You just whisk it up, stir it up really well. And you can use a handheld mixer. I've got happen to have this new thing they're promoting around, this Danish whisk, whatever, and I love it. So all you do is you just pour this over the top, okay? You don't stir it in or anything else. Just pour it over the top. Now, I did add a teaspoon of cinnamon powder. I like cinnamon. Cinnamon's good for you. And basically, that's all you do. Then you put it in your oven or whatever you're going to be baking it in for about 55 minutes on 375. And just keep a check. So once all of this, it's gonna be like the dough and stuff is gonna sink down. It's gonna make that crust that you see on your can't even think, on your cobblers. But anyway, if you can see that, that's what it looks like for now. And I'll take it out and show it to you when I get it done. Let me stick this over here in my oven. So, okay, I got it stuck in there. Got it baking now. So, like I said, for about 55 minutes, just keep a check on it. If the crust looks like it's getting done quicker than that, then take it out. But otherwise, 375 for 55 minutes, and that's all there is to it. Really easy, quick dessert. And you can make a couple of them to have around if you're going on a potluck or to a family gathering or to any kind of social or whatever, and you want to take something that's quick and easy and inexpensive, this is the way to go. So thanks, you guys. Have a great night. Have a good weekend. Bye now.